So today we're not going to talk about the problems that made you feel drained. Rather, we're going to discuss these solutions. So what things can you do to preserve your vital energy and to expand? Have you been feeling constantly tired, just fatigued, or maybe you don't feel physically tired, but you just don't have that mental energy or emotional energy to invest into anything anymore? Just like maybe a lack of motivation, or even you do have the energy, but you don't have the creativity. There's just a creative block and you just can't write or draw or do whatever it is that you need to do for work, for pleasure. Well, that might be because you are low on your creative power. That is the same power, the same energy that comes from the center of the earth and the universe and gives life to, well, life. The same energy that makes the planets orbit around the sun and makes the trees grow to their best abilities and makes you be alive. So that's creative power, that's vitality, and we all have that within our deepest core. But sometimes we're very low on that for many different reasons. Maybe it's your job that is stressing you and draining your energy, maybe it's your family, your relationships, or maybe it's you. What? How can that make any sense? Well, it's all about how we treat ourselves on a daily basis. Perhaps our habits actually don't honor that as much. And it might be a hard to swallow pill, but it's very needed. So today we're not going to talk about the problems that made you feel drained. Rather, we're going to discuss these solutions. So what things can you do to preserve your vital energy and to expand? Shall we? So number one thing that you can do to preserve and expand your energy is make yourself a priority. Yes. And by that, I mean, make sure you actually set time apart in your day to create and maintain a morning or evening routine where you're going to practice habits that make you feel good about yourself, that make you feel at ease in your body, with your life, make you feel more relaxed, more confident, whatever it is that seriously makes you feel good. Perhaps you notice that if you wake up 10 minutes earlier and read a book, you feel better. Or perhaps you notice that if you go for a run, you feel better. Or, I don't know, you have a cold shower. So many different options. And it all comes down to you understanding what makes you feel good. And how can you practice that every day, even if for just 5 minutes daily, in order to make sure that your day is going to feel 10% better. And slowly, you can make it 40%, 60%, hell, even 100% better. You have the power to do that. It's all down to your daily habits. It doesn't have to be 1 hour, it can be 5 minutes, as long as you do it for yourself. So that is making yourself a priority every single day of your life, because you deserve it. Number two, nurture your body. Your body is seriously the most incredible tool you could ever have. Yes, it's a tool. You can call it a temple, you can call it your house, your home, you can call it your vehicle. It's all of these at the same time. And it is thanks to your body that you can do whatever it is you want to do, that you can hug the people you love, that you can create art, that you can express yourself through music, through words, through dancing, through anything. It's thanks to your body that you can travel the world, you can go for a swim in the sea. You get it, right? So, are you taking good care of it? Or, for example, let's talk in vehicle terms. What if you buy a really expensive car, but you put really shitty, low quality fuel in it. You think it's going to work to its best ability. But do you think that you're gonna be able to go as fast as you could if the fuel isn't actually providing all that your car requires? Now think about it in the terms of your own body. Are you feeding it and nurturing it all that it needs in order to function to its best potential, to its full potential? And I'm not just talking about the food you eat here. Yes, that's extremely important, that you don't just put in junk food and garbage into your car and then expect it to work like it's the car from Back to the Future. That doesn't work here. You gotta feed it well. It doesn't mean you need to cut sugar or whatever it is that you love from your life forever. It just means find more balance. Drink more water, and yes, get moving. You gotta exercise. However it is that you prefer to do that. Find your way and do it. Number 3, learn how to say no. This is just as important as knowing when to say yes. And that can mean to anything. I know we want to be nice to people. Sometimes it's just really hard to say no. But make sure that if you're saying yes to someone, that doesn't mean that you're saying no to yourself. If you're saying yes to helping someone, are you sure that it's actually... I'm not saying that you cannot open exceptions and you shouldn't help people. Of course you can, and we all should. Just make sure that you're not giving out all of you to help someone and then leaving yourself out with nothing. It's all about balance here. It's, once again, learning when to say no and when to say yes in a way that honors your needs. That way you can actually give much more help to someone than if you go there with very, very low energy and you just don't even know why. So these are the 3 ways that you can preserve your energy. And now we get into the 3 ways that you can expand your energy. Woo! Because once you preserve it, guess what? It can get bigger and bigger and bigger and brighter. And wow, it just can't stop. You're gonna get really surprised and amazed by how far you can get. Go and get. Up-level your yoga practice with the Rise and Shine Yoga Journey, the foundation you need for real progress that will allow you to grow long-lasting benefits on and off the mat.